The second half of the book then says, okay, here are 5 specific issues where culture is going to hate you for advocating for a biblical view. Let's better understand them. Let's better understand where the hostility comes from. And each of those chapters ends with action points for the common good, ideas. These are just a few ideas to help people think about it. So I talk about subjects like abortion, Christian nationalism, social justice, transgender issues, and the sexualization of children. Those are the specific topics that I hit there. And, you know, I make the point in the book, too, that when we talk about culture hating us, that's not to say culture hates us for everything we believe and do. So, for example, my husband is the president of the Orange County Rescue Mission. He does not get hatred because he's helping the homeless. That's right. By and large, our culture is totally fine with you wanting to help homeless people. It lines up with the progress of the day, the spirit of the times. Feel it coming. Until he. But, well, if they start getting involved in other issues about, hey, we have, you know, a certain standard of faith or things like that, then you're going to feel it. But when you start taking a step back and you say, well, what if I'm advocating publicly not for a homeless shelter, but now I'm advocating publicly for a pregnancy crisis center, for example? Now the culture hates you. There's a reason for that, because now you're running up against the popular moral consensus. Exactly. So we're not going to be hated for everything. And that's not the claim of this book. That's not what either of us is saying when we said that Jesus would hate you. But Scripture is really clear that you are either a slave to sin or a slave to righteousness. That's right. So those who are a slave to sin are going to hate the children of God who are slaves to righteousness, because we're actually shining light on the works of darkness. No one's going to like you for that. So really, I hope that people will come away from this book going, I need to step out more. And I've seen several reviews saying that that's the effect it had on them, that they realize I'm going to get off of the living room couch. I'm going to go do something. I understand this matters. I'm not going to let those mantras out there anymore affect me and keep me silent, because this matters. It's something that we are called to do.
It's awesome, because I want you guys to know that what she has written about, I can tell you that from one reporter's opinion, I should say observer, really, is that what she's saying works.